Good evening. I hope everybody's being safe out there. You give out and dressed. I was out there shoveling snow. So I was thinking about some things while I was shoveling. And I said, well, let me reach out and explain the difference between high value and high earning. Well, ladies, high value is a man that's a good man, has integrity, loyalty. He's not going to cheat on you. He's going to treat you like the woman that you want to be treated as, and the way you want to be treated as. Okay. Now, high earning is just that. That's somebody that's probably making high six figures or even over $100,000. That's still a high earning man. Okay. And only 10% men in this country making that, which is about 200,000 men. Okay. So that's pretty good. So they have the right to be picky, so to speak. Okay. And in order to be able to even talk to a man like that, okay, let me rewind a little bit. Whatever happened to the 3 date rule, whereas a woman knows after the third date, this is the guy she wants to be with or wants to sit there and try to start a relationship with and see where it goes, and usually have sex after the third date. That was old school. Okay. Now, all this, I'm a whole lot till I'm married. Okay, good luck with that. Yeah, it's not going to work. Not with all the options that these higher earning men that you ladies say you want. Now, here's the big thing. Men seem to be screwing y'all up. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Oh, I don't believe in 50-50. Sound familiar? Oh, I ain't going half on this. Sound familiar? Well, think about this. You're by yourself. You paying how much? 100%. Okay, you go out to dinner, 100%. Okay, so in a sense, if it's 50-50, you're only paying half. See, I just save you a few money. Plus, okay, you get to know that person if you're genuinely looking for someone to start a relationship or be with. Now, like I said, I probably screwed you up because you're still saying, oh, I still ain't doing 50-50. Well, okay, I'm kind of like a math major and it makes sense to me, but some of you stubborn women out there ain't gonna make sense to. Okay, men of value earn and make their own value with women by their actions, not just by what they say, but their actions. Now you have to understand, okay, what is best for you. Now, if you want somebody just where you're gonna lay up and not want to work and all this other stuff, again, that goes back to, well, you were doing 100%. So where do you think it's right to sit there and say, well, you take care of my kids, I ain't working? No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Because to me, that's just being selfish and lazy because you want a man to take all that responsibility and you're not doing anything. Whereas you have all the responsibility now. So again, 50-50. Y'all both raising kids. Especially you have to understand if you find a man, a high value man, that's willing to take on your responsibility and you, okay, why would you dump all that on him and not help? You don't like it doing it all by yourself. So again, make it make sense, whereas you're working together. That's what that's what families do. Okay. They work together. They don't, one doesn't become selfish and say, well, I'm not going to work. Okay. You wouldn't like it if a man say that. Okay. Now, y'all hung up on this high value. Okay. You want to get there. And there's a lot. I'm not going to say there's a lot, but there's some high value men out there that'll treat you like shit. Okay. And all they'll want to do is NTG. You know what that is? Nut them guts. That's all they're going to want to do. Okay. Because they have options. And they're going to have a relationship with you, especially when they have kids. One, your kids never go to sleep. So anybody be like when a man comes over or whatever. So if you're not giving it up, you don't think that a high value man is going to go somewhere else and get it? Where versus the high value man that has integrity is not dating 15 women at one time. Okay. He's looking to see what the relationship is going to be with you. And if it doesn't work out, then he'll move to someone else. Now, would you rather have that situation or a man that's out there sleeping around and see you when it's convenient for him? Remember that. When it's convenient to him. Okay. It doesn't work on your time. Okay. A high value man will work with you. Will work around the schedule. Will work around, if you got to go to a baseball or a football game or a basketball game with your kids. High value man will do that. Okay. If he has genuine interest for you, he also has already put it into his mind is in order to accept her, I have to accept her kids. That's what a high value man does. Okay. High earning man, he care less because he can go find somebody that don't have kids. Or he can sit there over there NTG for 3 or 4 months and then break it off. Okay. And this goes back to, well, I'm not going to give it up. Okay. What sense does that make? Okay. You say you want a man, you want to have a relationship, and y'all all, always out there saying there ain't no good man left. Yes, there are. Okay. But your priorities are jacked. You're looking for money instead of looking for substance. Okay. A high value man may not make the money that you would like to have, and it would be nice. But what would you rather have? A stable home where I could take trips occasionally. I got a nice car where I didn't have one. I got a little money in my pocket where I didn't have anything. I got help taking care of my children and myself where I didn't have any. I was all doing it by myself. Okay. What is more enticing? That or a higher earning man that comes over every once in a while? Don't want to deal with your kids. And if you're in a funky mood, don't want to deal with your ass. So high value is much more enticing than high earning. Yes, you may get the opportunity to lay on your ass, okay? But trust me, when you're in a funky mood and he's a high earning man, trust me, he's gonna have a side chick most likely, okay? Now, I'm not saying all high earning men are like that, but there you'll find more in high earning than you will high value, okay? Yes, of course, they have high value men that are shitty too. I'm not saying that, okay? So if you decide, well, I'm gonna wait, like some guy said, and we all know who it is, I'm going to make you wait 90 days. Do you really think that man is wait 90 days? No. He'll wait for you 90 days because he want to hit it to see how good it is. But trust me, he hit something else. Okay. And when you're high earning, you have those options because everybody's chasing that money instead of chasing value, chasing substance. Okay. Which is more important. Okay. And ladies, you must understand. Okay. In order to become a wife, okay, you have to first become the woman that a wife needs to be. Okay. And what I mean by that is, I'm not, like I said, you don't have to be submissive, kiss the ass, but you do have to be compromising and submissive. Okay. A lot of y'all might not like that. Okay. But it is what it is. Okay. If you're 40 years old, you never been married, whether you have children or not, and you're looking to finally settle down, you got to lower your expectations. And if you sit there and say, well, I ain't doing that, how well is it working out for you now? Okay. You're by yourself, especially if your children are going off to college or left the nest. So you're laying up there watching these damn Tyler Perry movies or sitting there watching these so sappy movies and crying in your pillow. Why I ain't got nobody to watch movies with me. Okay. And eating all the damn popcorn by yourself. Wouldn't it be better if somebody was sticking their hand in that popcorn barrel with you? I'm just saying. Okay. And what you need to understand is stop that. Look at me. Look how I look. Okay. I'm telling you, there's a woman that looks better than you and will walk by 5 minutes from the time you say, look at me. Okay. A good woman with average looks outweighs a pretty woman with a shitty attitude. Hands down. And that high value man, that's what he's looking for. Okay. Now, would it be perfect if she was gorgeous? Yes. Give and take. Okay. You're not going to always find both packages where they're beautiful and, a good woman. Okay. Now, a good woman to me is not one that want to go out to the damn clubs every weekend or sitting there and want to go out. I come over, well, hey, I'm gonna run out. You babysit the kids. Really? You think I'm gonna sit there and babysit your kids while you go out all the time? Hell no. That's not gonna happen. Okay. Now you might get some simping beta male to do that, but an alpha male, such as myself and others, nah, I'm telling you, crazy as hell. I'm out. Okay. So now, if you're sitting there thinking that, excuse me, that you can do whatever you want and that you're calling all the shots, like I said, this is not the 70s and 80s. Okay. 2025. Okay. High earning men are calling the shots. Because if you don't like their program, they can dismiss you and find somebody who will. Okay. Now, the chances are that woman that's chasing the bag, they're not going to be married 5 years from now if they do get married. Okay. And have to understand, we know there's only two types of women. There's wives and everybody else. Okay. Because when we truly looking for a wife, you know, like I said, I don't give a damn how much school you went through, how many degrees you got, what you're earning. Okay. It doesn't matter to us men, especially high value men. Okay. Now I like to consider myself a rarity because I'm high earning and high value. Okay. And I wasn't looking for perfection. I was looking for what was perfect for me. Okay. And that's what you have to start with. You have to start with the basics. You can't sit there and say, well, I want this and I want that and I want that, and don't give a damn about what the man wants because you're going to lose every time. Okay. Now, I'm going to make some of you a little crazy by what I'm about to say. Yes. If I invite you on a date, okay, I will pay. But don't you think a little icebreaker is once and a man is sitting there paying all the time, and y'all need to understand, especially a high earning man, when he investing his time and money in you to date you or whatever, oh, he's expecting something in return, you know, guts, whatever you want to call it. And I don't give a damn how you look. Oh, I would look good on your arm. No, the hell you didn't. You look good between them sheets. You know, that's where you look good at. So when you talk this bullshit, I look at me and how I look. Okay, that's the price. That's the consequences of your choices. Okay. So, like I said, first thing, y'all need to stop looking at money. And it ain't nothing wrong with, paying for a date. I know it's the man's responsibility. He's a provider. He's a provider for his wife, not for your ass. Okay. He's a provider for his main woman, not for your ass. So get out there where y'all think a provider means no, you're a provider when you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage. I'm not a provider to any goddamn body I'm dating. Okay. That doesn't make sense. And okay, I haven't been out there. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I have dated in my life. I do know a few things. Okay. And that right there to us, when you say, I need a provider, okay, to me, you're using that person. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, this person takes you out 4, 5, 6 dates or whatever. He's paid the whole time. Okay. He ain't getting nothing back on his investment. Okay. And on top of that, you want to hold the guts for 3, 4 months. Okay. Now, would you like that? I don't think you would. Okay. So basically, you're manipulating the person, that man, and using it just to go out on dates, just to get something to eat or whatever. Let's say you're getting out of the house. Okay. But what return does he get? Nothing. So again, my first video was dating, aka the interview. Okay. Our job as high value men, okay, is to make sure you're safe. Make sure if you are a woman, you provide her for. No and if a bus about it. If you need something and you can't get it, hell, 9 times out of 10, you don't have to ask for it. We'll volunteer to do it. Okay. High earning man ain't gonna do that shit. He gonna be like, the hell you looking at me for? Okay. I don't live here. So why the hell I'm gonna pay your rent, your car note? I don't drive your damn car. Okay. So this is the difference. Okay. Yes, there's good and bad in every situation. I don't care who it is. Okay. But I'm telling you, a high value man is looking for a high value woman, not a high earning woman, high value. That's why I say your degrees and all that shit don't matter. Okay. 9 times out of 10, if you probably surveyed somebody and they were middle class, they're happy. Would they want more? Of course they would. Only a fool would want more, but they're content. Okay. I didn't say complacent. They're content, and they'll try to increase their income or increase a better way of life or quality of life. Okay. But if it doesn't happen, they're good. I've seen so many stories where people were middle class, had great families, great children, whatever, great life. Okay. Enjoyed each other. But when you're high earning, that comes with a consequence too. Okay. Now you want to stay up there. You don't want to drop. So every day you're worrying about, hey, especially if you have a business, what do I have to do to keep on top and this and that or whatever? How many employees do I have to get rid of some? Do I have to hire some? That's a lot of stress. Okay. And yes, the rewards are great if you can stay on top. But I know a lot of people that are middle class and high value, men and women, that have great lives. They leave this earth totally satisfied with their life, no regrets. Okay. So, in closing, ladies, you got a choice to make. You can get that high earning man up here, okay? Whereas he has the pick of the litter, he has all the options, he has all the power. You have no power other than withholding sex. And if you withholding sex, guess what? He's gonna find somebody who's not, okay? And I'm not trying to screw you high earning men out because you're gonna do what you're gonna do, okay? Not all, some. Let's call it what it is. But the high value man, you got a better chance of being happy with that man. No, are you gonna have a gold mine or whatever? Most likely not. But when you close your eyes and that man is sitting there with you, holding your hands, okay, or cleaning your stinking ass because you can't, is all the money in the world gonna give you that feeling? No. Okay. That is love. That is high value. That is loyalty, integrity, character. Money can't buy that. Money can't buy that. Okay. So, like I said, if you want somebody to be a part-time boyfriend, lover, whatever the case may be, keep chasing that dollar. Okay. Then when you got, because you guys control whether children come in this world. If you don't want to have a child, you can give away from for abortion, adoption. Sorry. And I don't agree with it, but if you don't want a child, you can have an abortion. We can't control none of that. Okay. But what we can control is if you got two babies, two different dudes, okay, and you're 38, we want a child for our own. Why would we date you? Okay. When this 31-year-old over here is ready to have a family, ready to have a high value man, and it's not being so argumentative. The older you get, and this is the human condition, you're more set in your ways you tend to be. Okay. Now that comes with time, and as you get older, you may see the error in your ways and may not. Okay. But most people know when they put their hand on fire, it's hot. Okay. And if you care about your partner, you have to change. You have to make subtle changes. Okay. It's only right. You can't be set in your ways from 19 to 60. Okay. That's never going to work. Okay. And I tell you, high value is the way to go because a man that's high earning, most likely, he's going to be 40, 45. So if you're 24 and you don't want to marry somebody or get with somebody that's 40, 45, but you want a high earning man, good luck with that. Because unless they're a Bitcoin or IT guru or whatever, the chances are they're making $500,000 a year by the time they're 30, very rare. Okay. So, and then if you don't want to date somebody that's 45, and then the thing about it is, why would they want to date you? If you're sitting there, as soon as you get with me, you want to quit and put all the burden on me. So again, why would I date you? You can't give me children, okay, because you're 38, okay? You're set in your ways, then you don't want to work. Okay? No. You were working to take care of your responsibility. Now you want to put all that on me just because I'm making a little money that I earned and you didn't earn shit? Good luck with that. Like I said, you'll find somebody to knock you off. But making your wife, nah. Make you a side chick. And if that's what you want to be, good luck with that. I love y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Stay safe. Stay warm because it's cold as hell out there. Trust me, I know. Have a good day.